Who made you realize your worth? It was 6:47 a.m. when I ticked the first task on my dad's to-do list. A check mark next to prep breakfast dishes, nothing special, just pen on laminated paper. Or at least, that's what my dad thought. You see, my dad was an effing psycho. He thought that kids should be seen, not heard. So if me and my siblings ever dared to talk to each other, he thought it meant we were conspiring against him. And the punishment was, well, I don't even want to describe it, but trust me when I say it would make your skin crawl. The cameras went up 3 weeks ago. Every corner, every hallway, even one facing the chore chart in the kitchen. For efficiency monitoring, father said, but we all knew better. He wanted to catch us whispering, to punish us in the way that filled the void my mother left behind. That's when I noticed Marcus tilting his check marks, just slightly left, barely noticeable. But I saw it the morning after father screamed at him for taking too long in the bathroom. I see you. I'm here. That's what that tiny tilt meant to me. I started tilting mine back. In response, Jamie drew a circle instead of a check. That's when I had my light bulb moment. We met in the bathroom that night, water running to mask our whispers. We can talk through the charts, I said. My siblings stared at me like I'd lost it, but slowly, we built our language. Check mark. I'm okay. The letter X. No or danger. Circle. Help needed. It might seem small, but in a home designed to strip your innocence and freedom, it was all we had. And for months, it worked. When Sophie got her period, our father had removed all the pads on the grounds of her being too young. But Jamie's circle pattern spelled out where he'd hidden some from school that day. Soon we got cocky. We coordinated helping each other on Thursdays when father had committee meetings. The pressure of the pen stroke said how we were feeling. Light marks meant hanging in there. Deep grooves meant about to break. I should have noticed father watching us more carefully. How our improved efficiency made him suspicious instead of pleased. You're too quiet, he'd say over dinner. Too coordinated. I watched his face change as he studied weeks of charts. And one day when me and my siblings came home from school, grabbed my arm and dragged me to the part of the kitchen where he kept the leather whip hanging on the wall. You made a language. In my house. Behind my back. Each word dropped like ice. I bent over on the chair and stuffed my mouth with my sleeve. 1, 2, 3. The punishment was swift. Too swift. I knew he had more in store. The next morning, I woke up to see my father hanging up individual charts in each of our rooms. Staggered schedules so we'd never overlap. Meals and shifts. Even bathroom breaks were timed. He installed locks that only opened from the outside. Since you love your little charts so much, he said, watching me ice my bruises, you'll each fill out hourly productivity reports. Every task, every movement. But father, in his need to document everything, made a crucial mistake. The hourly reports required us to log everything, including disciplinary corrections received. He wanted a paper trail of our obedience. What he created was evidence. I started writing exactly what he did. 3:47 p.m. Received 3 strikes for unauthorized communication. 4:15 p.m. Locked in room, dinner withheld. Marcus caught on quick. Sophie too. Even Jamie, with his shaky 11-year-old handwriting, documented everything. Father never read them. He just filed them away in his locked cabinet. Proof of his excellent parenting system. It was my volleyball coach who noticed first. I'd been changing in the locker room when she saw the marks, bruises. Elena, what happened? I fell, I said automatically. She didn't buy it. 2 days later, there was a mandatory equipment check that required lifting our shirts to ensure proper uniform fit. She documented every bruise, every welt, every healing mark on me and my sister. I smiled, knowing the end was finally near. And a week later, it happened. We were in a parent-teacher conference when she asked my father to see his innovative organizational system that I'd mentioned. Father, always eager to show off his control, brought the charts and reports. Fascinating, Coach Williams said, flipping through weeks of our self-documented abuse. May I photograph these? I'm working on a paper about family organization systems. His ego won. Of course. I've been thinking of writing a parenting book myself. The police showed up during his next committee meeting. Coach Williams had taken everything to CPS, along with her photos of our injuries that matched our reports exactly. My dad was finally going to pay for ruining my childhood and stealing my innocence. Full story on channel, link below.